Welcome everybody to Timeout Tuesday. Um, I'm with you today. I'm a bit sleepy and tired, and I probably look sleepy and tired because I've been to the hospital and had a procedure done. So, still got my lovely bracelet on. So, um, today I should say that I spent last Wednesday to Saturday in Brisbane at On Stage, which was absolutely wonderful. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the new catalogue, but to assure you that there's some amazing things in this. But today, I was inspired by something I saw on stage at Brisbane, where two of the Home Office took ephemera and made some cards. It was called Mission Possible. So I thought today I might try on Mission Possible. So this is going to be like I have just got the stuff together in this last half hour or so. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. If you look at the catalogue here, we're going to use these ephemera packs here. I'm going to use fully flat. No, I'm not going to use that one. But which ones am I going to use? I have some somewhere that I'm going to use, but they are ephemera packs. I'm not quite sure where they are, the ones I want. I thought those were them, but these are ephemera packs, and they've got labels and all sorts of things. And there may be an online one as well. Since I can't find it, that's okay. But basically what they are, and let me show you. Just pull these over, open them all up. So, there's an ephemera pack with black and white. It's called Greetings for All Mix and Match. So you've got it on white, and we also have a black one. See? So, yeah. So that's that. And then I use the Mixed Florals ephemera pack, or Memories and More pack, it's actually called, Mixed Florals. Now, it comes, and I use this one, which is called, what is it called? Washes and Floral Tags. So the mixed ephemera pack you can use, or the mixed Memories and More card one you can use with scrapbooking, etc. But I am going to use these and these to create some cards and tags today. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And it's going to be sort of a mixture of things. I'll see how I go. I'm going to move these to the side for the moment. Right, the first one I'm going to do is this one from the tags collection. Now, let me see if I've got another tag. I guess I do. So they come and you just push them out and you end up with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lovely faux velvet ribbon. It's I think it's meant to be fresh freesia. And all I'm going to do is to take the arch tag, which is already looks like this, and the one with the florals on it, which is the same style as the others I'm doing. And I'm going to get my scissors. I'm making this first because it's really easy. See how I go? And I'm going to cut this beautiful soft ribbon, and let's see if I can put this together. Not sure if I can get this right through, like, if not, I'll put it through singly and then sort it out. I think it's going to go through singly this time. Okay, and what I can do is I can just tie it in a little knot at the top, like that. If you wanted a quick tag for someone, this is an amazing way of doing it. Just like that. I could put a bow on it if I wanted to, but that's my tag. Let's do another one. I'll get some of the faux velvet ribbon and my tag. this through. So it matches perfectly with the lower tag. Let's turn it around so that the velvet side is out. I think it's an online program one, this one, Memories and More, it's called Memories and More Florals. And it's probably in the floral suite that I have. So there's my two tags, and I've gone black for some reason. There we go. There's my two tags. Okay. First thing done today. Wow. Now, the next one I'm going to do is, and I think I'm short a card. Okay. Do this one next. Okay. So this is one of the sheets. It's got this on the other side. And what I'm going to do is I've cut it down, got a white base, I got some black, basic black, some calypso coral, and that. And I'm going to just mount that on this. So let's get our tape. Yeah, I'll mount this one on the black, and then I might raise up the top one once I've done that. So let's put that on so it's centered. There we go. And I shall put some dimensionals on this. Get my pick and put a few of these on the back. Now, we had a wonderful time. There were 8 from our small little team. I think it was like 22 or something from the wider team. All went up to Brisbane for a few days, and yeah, it was heaps of fun. I suggest that if you would like to join us in one of these, you ought to join us on our team, because the next one's going to be in Sydney, which is really exciting. So you won't even have to fly. Now let's put this on. It's going to be in at the ICC. So they move around each year. So last year was Melbourne, this year was Brisbane, and next year is Sydney. Or as I think it was the guy who used to be in charge of the Olympics said Sydney, or who announced the Olympics in Sydney. Said it was, the winner was Sydney. Okay, so that's the base of the card, and I'm going to stick that on the front. The wonderful thing about events like this is that you meet a lot of people that you wouldn't normally meet. We had some people from Canada, New Zealand, 1 or 2 from America, and it was just wonderful. So this is one of the little tags, and what I've done is I've got some calypso coral, and I've just hopefully cut it out around this so that it's like that. So I'm going to put this here on the calypso coral with a little bit of space around it, and I'm going to get my dimensionals again and put them on here. And one more, because I really wanted to sit up. There we go. And I might add something else to it afterwards, but right now this is what I'm going to do. I might do some embellishments on it. So that's Thankful for You. To me, that's slightly crooked. That's better. Isn't that pretty? So card number 2. Just with very, very simple. So this one I have used Pretty in Pink, because this is actually was the same size as this, but I cut around it, fussy cut it, because I want to put it on this. But first, before I do that, I am going to use this black and white gingham ribbon. And I'm going to, even before I use that, I'm going to, so this is being embossed in exposed brick. So let's put this together. So I was trying to work out what I could do when my brain was sort of half dead. So I'm going to put the ribbon around it. And I will tie it on one side. I'm just going to tie it in a knot at the moment. Okay. This is very pretty ribbon, you know. Sometimes we forget about our ribbons, and I'm one of those people. But how pretty is that on that? And it adds just a little bit of sparkle, or whatever you would like to call it. Now this is going to go on top, and I'm going to move it around a tiny bit more. So it's right on the edge, okay? Because I want to put this on. As you can see, it's got a tag built into it, but I want to put it on like so. So I'm going to move it down. That's why it isn't on the card yet. But there and there. And I think that should do. So I'm going to put dimensionals on this one. As you can see, these are so quick and easy to do. And I thought I'd challenge myself today to not have pre-made the cards, just thought a little bit about them, but just have a go at improvising a little bit today. I'll put another one there, and I'll put a couple, I think, in the middle here, because it's quite a big piece. Let's take the backs off. So I've got about 8 or 10 on this one, because as you can see, it is a fairly large piece. So now I'm going to pop it on the front of the card with, it just goes over the edge a little bit. Whoops, it's come off of my finger, like that. Move it in a little bit more. Just don't want to stick. Let's try that again. Just move it in a fraction. But you can see why it chose pepper pink. Okay. And then I'm going to tie my bow. Actually, what I'm going to do is tie it like this. I'm going to make 2 loops and tie it like that, because that gives me a better bow. See what I've done? Tighten it up, make it smaller so it's not looking quite as big, and then I'll cut the tails off. And I might get my hubby to go in and bring me in the other piece of white cardstock that I have in there. I'll just use one of these. It's all pre-cut, I believe, and it's sitting on my thing. So there we go. I'm going to put this on just like that. So let's do that. And dimensionals everywhere. I was rather amused when we were leaving our hotel room yesterday. You would have known it was stampers that were there, because there were dimensionals over the floor that had stuck to our, that's it, that's the one I want, stuck to our clothes and fallen off. No, that's it there. Now I have some of these classic mats dots, and I'm actually going to just put 3 little black ones on this one, 2, 3, just like that. So that's all I'm going to do to this one. Okay, so maybe I'll put some on this as well. Ah, gosh, might put some more black ones on this one. 1, 2. These come in black, grey, white, or vanilla, and you can see that I've coloured some for a card that I am going to do in a minute. Right, so card number 2. My third card today is this one. Now again, this is a sheet of, let me take my thread off, a sheet from the Mixes, Memories and More, and you can see that the other side says capturing memories 1 photo at a time, but I want to use this side for this. Again, I'm using black because the black makes it stand out, so I will, but you don't have to use black. You can use whatever color you like. Come on, I think my stamp and seal's about to run out, but I've got a spare one on the table. Let's pop that on. And I thought, what can I do that's really quick? So I got my punch, and I got a piece of Calypso coral, which is on this, piece of white, which I stamped with love, and a piece of black. I ran them through, punched them out in circles, ran them through the embossing folder. But before I do that, I'm going to add some white linen thread, and then I'll add my other bits to it. Pop this around 3 times, I think. Let's make it a little shorter. That way. On, and back around, and then I'm going to tie them together in a knot. Not doing anything else yet. You can see how quickly this is starting to come together. Okay. Now I cut out with the perennial lavender dies some twigs here, and I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of glue on the back of these. I could use oh, my glue isn't even opened. Well, there you go. It's open now, and what I'm going to do is get the back of these. Oops, it's going to come out in a big splash because it's just been opened. Will do. Disappearing behind it anyway. I'm going to tuck it in behind the ribbon. I'm going to get the other green. I think I'm going to do the other green one next. Now I've got another choice I could do. I could get this tape and just run it up it like that there, because I don't need to glue the bottom on. Just do it like that. And then this one, I'll just put a few tips of glue on the, I think this is looks like rosemary. Just a few dots. I've got my little ones in with me today because this is the stuff I took up to Brisbane with me, and still all packed. So putting that in behind. Now you can't really see it. You can see it when you, but it's not going to stand out too much. Then I've got my black circle, my Calypso coral circle, and what I think I might do is put that one there and these two like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this one underneath. So I'm going to put some stamp and seal on it. Oh, it's just about to run out. And I'm going to put it under the white linen thread, like so. Okay, this one I'm going to put on dimensionals. You've got the, this is the wrong side. Oh, I'm a wee bit more awake than I thought I would be. I was watching a reel today of someone who had just made a card for 2025 and then made it in the wrong on the back instead of the front. And then I've got my with love, and that's also going to go on dimensionals. But I'm actually going to put two dimensionals up the top, up there, and two over. Where's the width? There, because I want to raise that up even a little bit more. Okay. And take that off, put that on like so. Or just a teeny little bit. So. And I shall tie this in a little bow. Going to dimension on my finger. On this side. And I've got that. And I've got my card base here, which I've pre-scored. All I need to do is to hold it, use my bone folder to score it so it's nice and flat. And I just pull that bow out, didn't I? Cut on. I want to cut that anyway, so that's. I think my husband is munching on chocolate. Would I be right, honey? Oh, nut bars. Yeah, his favourite. It's one of his favourites. Okay, now I'm going to put this on the top, so let's get me a stamping seal. Ooh, we're nearly there. And I'm going to put that on there. Now, I was looking around for Calypso coral embellishments, but I couldn't find any. So I got some of my very vanilla ones, and I got my lens pen, dark Calypso coral, and I just coloured them in. So I'm going to put one up there and that one there. I want to put a little bit more Calypso coral on it. You'll see why. Just on the edge. So just that's all I'm doing is putting a little bit Calypso coral on the top. You can see that's it. And then I shall transfer that. I can get it to transfer for me. There we go. Down there. I can put some more on when it's because it's going on my fingers instead. One there. And then I'm going to put one down there and one there. Okay. So that is my next card. And then if I want to make sure that that's nicely colored in, just don't want to try and avoid putting it on the white cardstock like I just did. Just like that. So that's the next card. My final card for today. Oh, I've got two more cards left. This is very quick. This is one of the smaller sized ones. It is 7.5 by 10. And I'm just going to place, I'm going to do a lot of layering here. 1, 2, onto to green, garden green, then onto Calypso coral, centered, then onto basic black. So you can see this is sort of triple layered. I just got glue on my map. So get rid of that. There we go. Now, a few weeks ago, I bought a new embossing folder called Mini Corrugated, and this is the first time I've used it. So I've used it on a piece of white, and you can see how it sort of is really pretty. So I'm going to use that here, and I'm going to actually, let me think what I want to do with this. Yeah, I'm going to gently put some tape on it. I was thinking I might put dimensionals on it, but I think I'll put tape. And that is finished. Get rid of that. Get rid of the gook that's around the top of this. And I'll stick it. You get a little bit of glue that comes. And I've got a new refill here. These are amazing. This is all you have to do is pop it back in. They've even got a little guide for you. And if you weren't as unfisted as I am today, you do that. And it's ready to go. So just a little bit down the middle. And I'm going to stick that straight on the card. You notice that I've made it a little smaller than I usually do, but I did that on purpose. Okay, now I'm going to get my dimensionals, put them on the back of this. 2, 3, 4, and a couple, one there, one in the middle, and one there. Okay, let's get the backs off. Doesn't want to come off. It's okay. It's got a little bit of a dimensional stuck underneath it. I'm going to put it on top like so. And then I'm going to grab, I'm not sure which one I want yet. So let's have a look at what I've got here. I want to put something on that. And I might just put, I think, let's have a look and see what. These are not sticky on the back, so I might look at what thanks is like. So you just punch them out like this. Make a lovely Happy Mother's Day card too. Put it on like that, or I might even get the longer one. Where is it? Oh, thank you. Thinking of you. Happy Father's Day. Happy birthday. No. Thanks. There's a big thanks there, and that's too big. Let me see what else I could use. Not Merry Christmas. I just might use that thanks. Pop it up there. I'm going to put it on dimensionals because I wanted to be up. The other one I could use is one of the black ones. Let's have a look at that and see what that looks like. See, that's that one, but I think that's too big. What else have I got? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, there you go. Happy birthday. Oh, happy day. You did it. No, I think, actually, I don't mind that on it. Don't mind that on it. I might actually use that one instead of the other one that I had. Let's put 4 of these on. I could stamp my own sentiment too. But I was trying to do something really, really quick. No. Like that. You can see that it's got sort of where there's a tag underneath. Move that out of the way. You get 2 of those, and I'm going to add some white dots to it. I might put them actually down here on the tag. Swap it all around. That one. And that's the next card. And I'm going to do my last one. And these lovely too. These come with the tags, and you could use those on those. So if I wanted to, like, I could just use that with that or something similar. Let's do the last one. This uses 2 of the small squares. I've done this one again in my favorite exposed brick, and this one has hooray on it, and I want to use that on top. So I'm going to use Boko Blue, which I'm going to miss dreadfully. And I'm going to put it straight on. You can see I could use the other side of this, but that's not what I want to do. I'm going to just put this straight on the card up here, like that. Then I'm going to put this ribbon around it, okay? Sort of around there, I think. Let me see where I want it. Right. Because I'm going to do this. Right, so that's where I want it. I'm going to put some tape on the back. I'm not using dimensional glue on this one. But let's get that there. That there. This is white woven. Oops, a bit too high up. Put down a little bit. White woven ribbon, which is really beautiful. You could color it if you wanted to. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on this. But before I do that, I'm just going to put straight on the card face. Now to put some dimensionals on this one. A few rogue dimensional backs there that are getting in my way. But there's nothing like a bit of card making even when you are half asleep. Okay. There we go. And put it on the right way around, that would help. That. And you know what I'm going to do in this one? I'm going to put on a few little white ones, but I've something else I want to show you that I want to put on. That one up there, that one there, and that one there. In amongst all of this, I believe, I can find it now, in one of these sheets. Pull them all over for a second. I saw them this morning. And I think it was this one. Yeah. Which I had out already. You see these cute little ladybirds? I'm stuck to my finger instead of to the card. These are sticky back, so this time I'm just going to put a little ladybird there. And I think I might even pop one up here. Just add a little bit to the card. And I am happy with that. Okay, so let's have a quick look at, get rid of my dimensional, which is sticking to me, what I used today. Okay, move that out of the way, that out of the way, that out of the way, my ribbon out of the way, my lid I'll put on my multi-purpose glue, and here we go. So this was one of the cards. This one, see if I can move them up a little bit. And I've got this one, and then I've got this one, which let's move those just a teeny bit more so they all fit on. And that one on, my hooray, you can see that. And then I've got my 2 tags. And I could even put on that, you know, something like heartfelt thanks, put down there at the bottom. That will fit it. which it does. Let me show you what I'll do that in one of them. I was giving someone something that can go on there. So you can see that they're just slightly different. Look how quick those were to put together. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in probably about half an hour. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I hope that you're inspired to get these. I'm going to use some of these in scrapbooking as well, but I hope you're inspired to maybe purchase these. If you're using the host code, you've got until the middle of... No, host code's not there anymore because Stampin' Up! Are changing their system this week. So there we go. That's my cards for today. I hope you've enjoyed those. Shall be back again next week, and I hope to be back, yeah, and show you some more beautiful cards that I have made. Lovely to see you all. And can I suggest that you, if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, that you do so, because that would be a really good thing to do. And I may even make a reel of these as well. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.